Mom, what's going on here? You've already reached the limit this month already. What are you even spending so much on?
What limit are you talking about here? Seriously, Sophie, you never explain what you mean properly. Tell me, what do you want to say in a way I can't understand what you're talking about?
I'm talking about the credit card spending limit. That should be obvious. Why did you spend so much this month?
Oh, is that really what you meant? You could have just said that straight away.
There was just a little something that I needed to buy, so I used the card. And what is that little something?
Does it really matter? Why do you care?
It's my choice what I spend money on, isn't it? Why do I need to go out of my way to tell you every little thing I buy and why I bought it? That would be fine if you were the one who was paying back the credit card, but it's Peter and I who are the ones doing that. That's why I'm telling you to stop wasting money on useless things.
God, you're so annoying about this. You need to stop worrying so much about all of these little things. Mark never complained about any of this when I was living with him, you know. It was so much more enjoyable with him than here with you. Can't you take a leaf out of this book? You should be more like him.
You want me to take a leaf out of Mark's book? He was the one who left you with all the debt and ran off. Of course he didn't care about your spending habits. You were the one who came crying to us to help you. So how can you even say that I should be more like him?
Is that how it is? It all happened so long ago, I don't really remember what happened anymore.
Listen here, Mom. We paid back the entire credit card debt for you. And not only that, we even let you move in with us and are paying for your monthly expenses. I don't want to hear that you've forgotten all that. Don't you even feel a shred of gratitude to us?
Oh, just give it up already. Why do you even have to keep bringing that up again and again? That happened a long time ago, so you need to put it to rest. And you always do this, you know. One small thing happens and then you start blaming everyone.
I'm telling you this because I'm worried about you too, you know. We've helped you out a bunch in the past, haven't we? Can't you at least try to understand where we're coming from?
Oh yeah, thank you so much. I'm so glad that I have a daughter who complains to me every day about every tiny thing I do. I couldn't be happier, thanks to you and all your help. I get to live a miserable life every day. Lucky me. I'm really so grateful to you for all of it.
Oh my God, why do you have to take this kind of attitude? I'm asking you nicely not to act that in front of Peter. All you do is complain to him about everything. The money we give you to spend and just living in general together. You need to stop doing that.
Ah, here we go again. I'm the bad guy and you need to tell me off. Living with Mark really was so much better than with you. I wish I could move out and live with him again.
Look, I know that you love him as your son and that you prefer him to me in every way. But as your daughter, I can't agree with you doing that.
Why is that? What's wrong with Mark? Are you saying that because he broke off contact with us? Or are you saying that it's impossible for me to do that because we don't know where he is right now?
Well, both of those things obviously does make it impossible, but that's not what I meant. Even if you knew where he was, it would all just end the same as it did last time. Do you want to be up to your ears in debt again?
Of course I don't. Who would want that?
That's exactly what I'm saying, right? So then just forget about Mark already. If you don't, it will definitely happen to you again if he comes back.
Well, I don't think it will, but you can just help me out again if that happens. So I don't really see the issue here.
Come on, give me a break already. You might be my mom, but there's a limit to everything. Being thankful to you for raising me isn't going to last forever, you know? Those feelings aren't limitless.
Yeah, whatever. You always say that, but always end up helping me anyway. I know you, and I know you wouldn't leave me out to dry. You love me and will always look after me.
Are you really sure about that? Because I wouldn't. But enough talk about that anyway.
Oh, are you getting embarrassed talking about that? You know you have never been one to really listen to me, ever since you were a kid. But still, that's a thing about you that I think is almost cute.
That's not important right now. I'm just telling you that you need to think about how you spend money. If you do that, then I won't have to complain to you all the time. Just get it together, will you? Please. I'm sick of having to do this over and over again.
Sophie, Sorry to message you while you're at work, but I want you and Peter to move out of the house. In the next few days would be best actually. If you're busy, I can help you pack all your stuff so you can leave faster.
What's this all of a sudden? What are you even talking about? Why would we leave anywhere?
Mark is going to come back, and I decided that the two of us will live in this house together.
What? Mark is back again?
Yeah, isn't that great? I couldn't be happier to see him again. Just a little while ago, he contacted me out of the blue and said that there were some things he needed, and if I bought them for him, then he would come back home.
Is that why you used the credit card for then?
Well, yeah, he asked me, so I couldn't exactly refuse, could I? He's my son after all, and then one thing led to another, and he's coming to move in now.
What? Was he the one who suggested living together again? No matter how you look at it, he obviously just needs the money right now.
I don't care about that, even if it means we can live together again. The only thing is that he said he didn't want to live here if you were around. That's why I need you to move out immediately, for Mark.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course I am. It makes sense for a mother to look after her oldest kid, and you're always so annoying as well. It would be better for me as well if you weren't around.
Oh, really? Well then fine. I'll leave as soon as possible. You better not regret this later. I don't want you to come running back for help afterwards.
Why would I ever regret this? Living with Mark isn't boring like it is with you. My wish actually came true.
I'll say this just once. I don't agree with what you're doing, and I think it's a bad idea for you to live with Mark again. Nothing good will come of it. I just know it. Are you really okay with this?
I told you that this is perfect for me. Don't go ahead making pointless predictions.
Well, if you think like that, fine. It looks like you won't have any problems after Peter and I move out, so we can move out without any worries.
Please, just do that. Mark is finally coming back home, and I don't need anything to get in the way of that.
I see how it is. Well, we'll leave, but I'm going to need a little bit of time at least. We don't even have anywhere that we could go to right away.
What do you mean you don't have anywhere to stay?
Why not just move to live with Peter's parents? Then you can move immediately and Mark can also come right away. There's no way we can do that. We haven't talked to them about this at all, and we can't just disrupt your life for something stupid like this.
What? So what? I told you to leave right away, and now you want to put it off? Are you trying to talk your way out of it now?
What if Mark doesn't come back because of this? Is that your plan? If that's enough to stop him from coming back, then he would just leave soon enough no matter what.
Well, maybe.
Don't worry about it. We will be out of your hair soon enough. I'll ask some friends to help and we should be able to find a place pretty quickly. I can't do much more than that right now.
Fine, I get it. Just try and find somewhere as soon as you can. At least do that for me.
Sophie, what's going on? You need to stop Peter. He won't listen to a word I say to him. What am I supposed to do to stop him from doing? He's just explaining to the movers what they need to take, isn't he? Everything's going just as he wanted when we're finally moving out. Why would I stop him now? The problem is what he's telling the movers to take. All of the furniture and the white goods too. Are you planning on taking everything out of this house? Yeah, and so what? I don't see the problem here. How can you not? If you take everything, what are Mark and I supposed to do? What are you talking about? Peter and I were the ones who bought all of the furniture. I think it's pretty normal to take all of your things with you when you move. Even if you did buy it all, Mark and I won't be able to do anything if the house is completely empty. I don't care about that. It's not our problem whether you can do anything or not, or what your life may be like after we move. I don't need you coming to me with your problems. What? Are you serious? You know what you're doing is going to make life more difficult for your mother, and you still don't care about it? What's going on here? That's not how a child is supposed to treat parents. Who do you think you are to treat me like this? Show me some respect. If you're going to try and use that logic, then I can say the exact same thing. What? How? You can't say that to me. It's not easy or cheap to just get up and move out of the house. But you still rushed us out and asked to leave for some stupid, selfish reason. How much do you think it would cost if needed to buy replacements for all this furniture? Peter and I can't handle so many sudden expenses. You two have the money for it, don't you? So there shouldn't be a problem. The money isn't the main problem. It's that you one-sidedly kicked out your own daughter, and on top of that, you also want to steal all of my things. It's not something a parent is supposed to do. You're in no position to complain about anything I do.
But I'm the one in a bad financial situation, much worse than you. You two should just give this stuff up, because you are still in the position to buy new stuff. That's why you have always helped me out till now, isn't it?
That's just because you're my mom. I didn't want to just leave you on your own and then something happened. I was worried about you, and since it's just been about money, I've been patient with you.
Then it should be fine to leave everything now, no? This is the same kind of thing before.
I already told you this before. Gratitude towards you for raising me isn't endless.
And so what of it? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Of course it does. I have no more feelings or love towards you now, and since we're going to be moving out, all expenses from now are your own. You have to figure it out on your own. I'm sure two grown adults can work something out.
How can you be so selfish? Mark is coming back because he's relying on me, you know? What am I supposed to tell him if he comes back to this?
I don't know. You can tell him sorry, I guess. This is all your fault after all.
How can you be so irresponsible?
Because I'm your daughter, that's why, and I don't have any responsibility for you and Mark.
It's your fault if he comes here and gets angry. Are you okay with that?
I don't care what a person who I will never see again has to say to me. Anyway, good luck. Make sure you don't complain and try to work it out on your own. It's your house now, so the two of you deal with it. Good luck living together. Mom, I keep getting a whole load of calls from an unknown number. Is this Mark's doing?
That's because he won't answer your phone. Mark is absolutely wild with rage right now.
And why is that?
It seems like he racked up a lot of debt again while he was off by himself, and he came home because of his financial situation, but then he had to come back to a situation that is almost as bad as his. He's freaking out not knowing what to do.
I knew that this would be the case. I just knew that he would be in debt again. He really never learns his lessons.
Why are you talking to him as though it doesn't matter to you? It's all your fault for taking everything from the house when you left.
You're the one who needs to learn your lesson. I already explained to you that we didn't do anything wrong, didn't I? All we did was take the things that we had bought ourselves. There was nothing else we could do anyway, because you told us to leave so suddenly, and the debt that Mark has it all his own fault. Everything is the fault of you two, don't you think?
Here you go with the same thing again. I already know, though.
You know? What do you know?
That you will end up helping me again this time, too. You said yourself that you didn't agree with leaving in the first place, so you'll come back, won't you?
What kind of dumb joke is this? You were the one who kicked us out in the first place, and now you think we will just come running back? Why would we do that?
Because your mom is in trouble and needs your help. You're not going to just leave me like this. I know I raised a good kid. You wouldn't do something like that, would you?
You really are incredibly naive. You might be my mom, but it's pathetic to see.
Well, you helped me out last time, right? So it makes sense that you would help me this time as well.
This is a completely different situation to before. Let me tell you this clearly so that you understand. I have run out of love and feelings for you. I'm not going to help you this time or anymore at all.
It would be wrong of a child to abandon her mom in a state like this. And you're a smart girl, so you do understand that. So you know what you should do, don't you?
Between helping you last time and you kicking me out of the house afterwards, I have no more duty towards you as my mom. It's all been used up. You need to understand that I just give up asking me already.
Fine, I understand. I realize you won't come back. But then in exchange, at least pay me enough per month to live.
No, why would I do that? Sort this out for yourselves.
Listen here, Sophie. I just listened to all of your selfish reasons about why you don't want to come back here. So now, it's obvious that you need to listen to what I'm saying to you.
God, you just sound so stupid right now. Why should I have to take care of my mom and brother who I neither love nor care about anymore? I'm telling you as clearly as I can that it's not happening. It's impossible.
There's nothing impossible about it. If you don't help me out, then Mark is going to be really angry at me. Don't you care about that?
I told you that I don't. You're the one who wanted to live with him in the first place.
Sophie, please. Neither of us have anyone but you who can we rely on. We're family, aren't we? How can you leave us like this? Please, help me out this one last time.
If you have time to beg me for the same thing over and over again, then use that time to do something on your own. If living with him becomes as boring as you thought it was living with me, then there's no point of any of this for you, is there? I don't plan on interfering with your lifestyles at all. Have fun, you two. Your favorite son has come back to you, so there's no need for your annoying daughter anymore, right? After I sent my mom that last message, I blocked her number and never messaged her again. In the end, her and Mark were not able to do anything to fix their financial situation and had to sell the house. They were able to somehow survive for a little while with the money that they got from the sale of the property, but because of the debt repayments that Mark was saddled with, that money didn't last too long either. Mom had to get a job again, despite her old age, and even Mark found some part-time job and worked day and night. Even now, he's still having to pay off his debt and interest payments and will probably have to keep doing so for the foreseeable future. Conversely, since Peter and I were able to get away from the two of them, and we no longer have to pay for mom's expenses, we have actually been able to save a lot more money than before. When my mom was still living with us and we were struggling to save up money, Peter and I almost given up on being able to have a child for a long time, since we wouldn't have the means to support one. But now that we have some breathing room, we were finally able to start thinking about beginning a family again. And then, after a while, being just the two of us, we finally said hello to the beautiful baby girl that we brought into this world. Now, my husband, my newborn daughter, and I are living very happily together. When she grows up, the way my mom and brother did things will serve as good cautionary tale for her as soon as she's old enough to understand it.
Taryn, what the frick is this? I need an explanation.
What are you talking about? This means nothing to me. Can I get something precise to work with?
A letter came from a debt collection agency demanding immediate payment of outstanding debts. It was addressed to you.
Oh, that.
This means you're in debt, doesn't it? When did this happen? I had no idea.
I had some stuff going on. Sorry, babe, I meant to tell you, but I've just been so busy lately that it totally slipped my mind.
Have you seen how much you owe? This is more than just having some stuff going on. The letter said you still owe over $30,000.
Well, to tell you the truth, yes, I do.
$30,000? This is ridiculous, Darren. How are you going to get a hold of that much money? Or rather, how do you even owe that much in the first place?
I went through a rough patch where my outgoings were a little higher than usual is all. I couldn't cover it with my salary, so well, you know the rest. Before I knew it, I was up to my ears.
I can see that. Well, why did you need to borrow this much money?
Like I said, I had some stuff going on.
What stuff? How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me? A relationship should be built on trust, Darren, and I suddenly feel like we don't have any whatsoever.
Drinking parties with the boys from the office, casinos, horse racing, you know, normal guy stuff.
Are you a moron? You went into that much debt just to blow off some steam? Doesn't ending up in mountains of debt kind of defeat the object of blowing off steam in the first place?
Chill, it's fine. They said I can pay it back in monthly installments. I'll pay it back some way or another. Don't worry, babe.
That's not the point. We might both be working full-time, but we still live on a tight budget. You never seem to be able to hold down a job for more than a few months at a time, which means your salary never goes up because you're never around long enough to get promoted.
Watch yourself, Kara. Do you really want us to have this discussion? Do I need to remind you that you work a job for losers and high school dropouts? You barely bring home $800 a month, and you have the nerve to give me crap over my salary?
I'm not giving you crap, Darren, and this isn't a competition. I'm just trying to make you see sense. We're both on low incomes, which is why we have to be careful with our spending. There's no telling how long it'd take to pay off such a mammoth debt, even if we combined both our salaries.
Wait a sec, really?
Wow, so you went into debt without even considering the implications.
Kara, won't you please help me? Help me get through this somehow. We can overcome anything when we work together, baby.
Don't try and sweet talk me. I bet you only did this because you thought I'd be there to bail you out.
There's nothing wrong with relying on your wife in times of need, especially when you're so much older and wiser than me.
There's relying on others, and then there's over-relying. You obviously don't know the difference. Sure, so I'm older than you. So what? You want me to change your diapers while I clean up the rest of your mess? Time to grow up, Darren.
Calm down, baby. I know that if you put your mind to it, you can get me out of this debt. You'll have it paid off before you know it if you really try. Do you believe in yourself? 'Cause I believe in you, babe. I believe in you a lot. I'm really sorry about the debt. Sure, it was wrong of me not to tell you, but we are where we are, and we can only do our best given the circumstances.
Are you really sorry?
Yep, like super duper sorry. Tell you what, I'll even get on my knees when I get home to prove it. After that, how about I cook you up some sorry supper? Will you believe me then? I swear on yours and mine, and the lives of everyone I hold dear, I'll never go into debt again.
You're right. We are where we are, and no amount of complaining is going to change that. All we can do is work towards paying it off. Okay, I'll help you. But mark my words, this is the only time I forgive you. I'll put it down to a lapse in judgment on your part, and we'll say no more of it. Do not make me regret this. I almost feel like I'm being too soft on you. But I promise you, there will be no second chances.
Thank you so much, Kara. You're the best wife on the planet. I'll do my best to help with the repayments, too.
There's no doubt about it. 30K is going to take us a long time. I'll have to work a lot of extra hours to cover this.
Huh? You can increase your working hours at will?
There are always extra shifts available. I'll just pick them up during my free time.
Wait, does that mean no days off? You're nuts!
What choice do I have? Anyway, you didn't think I'll be the only one making sacrifices. I want to see you working just as hard as I am to pay this off.
Yeah, of course I will. I'm more desperate than anyone to see the back of it. I'm so grateful for this, Kara. Thanks a bunch.
I won't just work my days off. I'll do overtime on the morning and nights of the days I already work too. I get double time for early mornings and nights, so it makes sense to cram in as many extra shifts as possible. Don't be surprised when the standard of the housework goes down, though. I can't be in two places at once.
Housework? Say no more. I've got it covered.
Great, I'm counting on you. We'll get this debt paid off within 3 years at the latest, no matter what.
You think it's doable?
It won't be easy, but we have to try. If we don't keep up this decent pace with the repayments, the interest will get out of hand and we'll barely make any progress. The earlier we get paid off, the better, even if it means going through some hard times.
You think really logically for a woman, babe. I can't tell you how reassuring it is to hear you say all this.
Wait, what? For a woman? Ugh, whatever. The goal is to get every last cent paid off within 3 years. Obviously, this means we can't afford to waste any money on luxuries. For the next 3 years, it's nothing but the bare essentials. You got that?
Luxuries? How exactly are we defining luxuries here?
Beer and drinking parties are forbidden for a start. You need to stop going to the casino on your days off, too.
Seriously?
Obviously. Do I need to remind you that this is your debt, Darren? How about you start taking some responsibility for it?
Fine.
It's almost midnight. Do you plan on coming home soon?
I'm about to leave, babe.
Leave where? Where even are you at this time of night?
I just went for a drink with some of the boys from the office.
What? Why? Didn't I tell you drinking parties are forbidden? Why are you the only one who gets to cut loose? You think I don't want to go out to see my friends too?
Sheesh, babe, take a chill pill. I only had a couple of beers. Can't we pretend it didn't happen just this once? Todd from accounting is about to get married. It's his stag party tonight. Me and the boys got together to celebrate for him. What kind of party, pal, would it be if I didn't show to my buddy's stag party? I'd never hear the end of it at work if I didn't show up.
Good grief. I suppose it can't be helped if your friend's getting married, but Jesus, Darren, would it really hurt you so much to tell me before you did these things? I feel like there's no communication in this relationship. It feels like being betrayed every time. If you have a good reason to be out drinking, then tell me beforehand. I get it. Sometimes these things are unavoidable. It's the radio silence that hurts me.
Jeez, babe, give me a break, would you? I'm sorry, okay?
Did you pay on the credit card? I'm gonna have to make sure we have enough to cover it in the withdrawal account next month if you did.
Yeah, I got everything on the card. I've been buying everyone's drinks all night, so don't be surprised if it's more than just a couple beers worth.
Excuse me?
Think about it. How can I let my work buddies pay for their own drinks at a time like this?
Sure, maybe I understand if you splashed out in the groom with it being his big day and all, but why in God's name would you pay for everybody?
Most of the guys who came out tonight are a lot younger than me. How the heck was I supposed to let them buy their own drinks? I have a reputation to protect, babe.
You've got to be kidding me. How much did it come to?
I'm not sure. Maybe 300?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
I said I'm sorry. I swear I didn't expect it to come to that much. The place does an all-you-can-drink offer. I should have just gone with that.
Sorry doesn't even begin to cover it. What the hell am I sacrificing my sleep schedule and free time to work like a dog for if you're going out, getting wasted, and blowing your money like it grows on trees?
You're right, babe. I'm sorry. There's no excuse for what I did. It won't happen again. I promise.
You say that, but you did the exact same thing last month.
I did?
Yes, you did. You went out with your work buddies last month and spent almost $150. The month before that, you bought a $200 jacket. You said you help out with the housework, but you never lift a finger.
Clothes are necessary expenses.
A $200 jacket is a necessary expense now, is it? Buy something cheap or secondhand for crying out loud. I've thought this for a while now, but I'm the only one making any efforts to save money whatsoever. You're literally not contributing at all. Why am I allowing myself to get wrapped up in this crap? Not only do you not show an ounce of gratitude, but you're actively working against me. This is your debt that I'm sacrificing my health to pay off here. Or did you forget that minor detail?
Of course I didn't forget that, babe. Don't you think you're being unfair here? I'm helping to save money in my own way. But I feel like I'll lose my mind if I don't splash out and blow off some steam every now and then.
The splashing out ends here, and that's final. You can carry on splashing out when we get the whole thing paid off and don't have the threat of exorbitant interest payments looming over us 24/7. In 2 more years, we can forget all about it.
2 years? Jesus, that's a long time.
If you won't cooperate, I'll stop helping you. I mean it. Is that what you want? Believe me, Darren, I'm not screwing around here. I'm ready to quit my second job. Just give me a reason and I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Chill out. Point taken. I'll be more careful from now on. But seriously, would you get off my case? This just stresses me out and makes me want to drink more. Wait a sec. Did you start the menopause? Is that it? Your eggs are drying up on you, aren't they, babe?
Do not screw me around, you jerk. What the hell has gotten into you?
Chillax, you hothead. No need to take me seriously. I was just kidding. Why you gotta be so grumpy all the time?
Darren, we finally finished paying off your debt today.
Really? That was way faster than I expected. Didn't you say it'd take like 3 years?
We got it all paid off 6 months ahead of schedule. I don't think I ever worked as hard as during these past 2.5 years.
No kidding. We worked like our lives depended on it.
We? You wasted money on necessary crap more than a few times. Whatever. It's all water on the bridge now. All that matters is that we did it. We should just be grateful it's over now and we can move on.
You're right.
On the subject of moving on, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. I thought it might be nice if we went on a vacation together. Somewhere nice to celebrate. It's been so long. I feel like I forgot what relaxing even feels like.
That's a coincidence. There was something I want to talk to you about too.
Oh yeah? Go on. You go first.
I want a divorce.
What? Divorce?
Yep, a divorce. A breakup, a judicial separation, a parting of the ways, a severance of relations. Get it yet?
I know what divorce means, Darren. But why? Why would you spring this on me all of a sudden? I don't even... Are you really doing this now? We finally just finished paying off your debts.
You're a little dense, huh? I'm doing this precisely because we finished paying off my debts, dummy. You served your purpose. It's time for you to disappear from my life now.
Why would you...
You still don't get it, do you? The only reason I kept you around was to pay off my debts. Outside of my personal ATM, what redeeming qualities do you have? You nag, you whine, you complain, you restrict my freedom. You're like my mom, except 10 times worse. I can't wait to see the back of you.
Is this a joke?
Now I can finally be with my true love, the apple of my eye. Me and you are gonna get a divorce, and I'm gonna remarry her. My darling angel, my sugar dumpling.
What are you talking about? You mean you found someone else? Are you being serious right now?
Yep, she's a whole generation younger than you. Not only that, but she's a damn sight prettier, and has a body so hot you could cook dinner on it. I hate to tell you this, Kara, but your best years are behind you. She's been nagging me to leave my old hag of a wife for ages now, actually. It's not like I don't understand, but to tell you the truth, it was starting to bug me.
Old hag?
It's time to face reality. You're almost 40. That would be bad enough, but the fact that you constantly nag at me makes you completely irredeemable. My patience with you has reached its limit a long time ago.
I wouldn't have to nag you if you had your shit together, Darren. You're a grown man, but you act like a teenager. You think I enjoy being on your case all the time? It makes me feel like crap, Darren. I hate the stress of it all.
There you go with your freaking preaching again. You just don't know when to stop. How can I look at you as my wife when you act like my mom? You literally couldn't be any more unattractive if you tried. Is it any wonder I haven't been near you in years? Sorry, but I'm not into grandmas.
You said you were into older women before we got married. Why are you springing this on me now?
Sure, I liked a sensible, mature older woman back when I was my young self. But I'm no spring chicken anymore. And seeing your wrinkled face just reminds me of my own mortality. Yep, I need a younger model. And when it comes to women, the younger the better.
All women get old eventually.
Sure, but you hardly make any money either. Not only is my new girl younger and hotter than you, but she also brings home $1,500 a month. You're a broke old woman, and I am so done with you.
Do not screw me around, Darren. Do you have any idea how hard I worked to pay off your debt these last 2.5 years? I was so food and sleep deprived through constantly working like a dog, and there were times when I even vomited blood and hallucinated. All while you were cheating on me with some younger woman?
Yeah, I get it. You're such a super amazing hard worker, and I should bow before you for everything you've done for me. Quit bragging about what a victim you are.
Wow. You know, there was a time when I felt sorry for you because I thought you were just a good guy who'd fallen on hard times. But I couldn't have been more wrong. You're a vile, despicable piece of trash, and I wish we never met. I'm actually grateful you want a divorce. The sooner you're out of my life, the better.
I take it that means you'll sign the papers then? Don't go changing your mind later on.
Of course I'll sign them. Where are they? I'm ready to sign them now, right this instant. Hurry up and bring me them.
How are we gonna split our assets? Not that we have any money left.
I only want my personal belongings. You can have the apartment plus all the furniture and electronics. It's rented anyway. Thank God we don't have a house sale on our hands.
Thanks, babe. You're a star. This means I don't have to mess around looking for a new place and can move my new girl in straight away. Okay, great. Hurry up and get the hell out. Make sure you throw out any unwanted crap before you go. I don't need to be dealing with your stuff.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Fantastic. End of discussion then. Oh, you said that there was something you wanted to talk about earlier. I take it you changed your mind? Divorce is a way of shifting priorities like that.
I have nothing more to say to you. I'm about to go file the divorce papers. Are you absolutely sure this is what you want?
Obviously. I don't need a broke old hag like you in my life. Hurry up and hand them. Go.
Got it. All right, I'm going.
Woohoo! I'm finally gonna be free as a bird. Get your things together and get out of this house pronto. If you don't hurry up, I'll throw all your stuff out on the street and embarrass you in front of the neighbors.
Divorce papers filed. That felt great. Thanks. I'll be out of your hair before you know it.
Huh? Why do you seem so happy? Where did this come from?
I mean, thanks for divorcing me. If we stayed together, you might have ended up getting your grubby hands on the money I worked so hard to save. To think you even did everything for me. You told me about the affair. You even handled the divorce on your end. I couldn't have been more relieved when I found out.
You barely make enough money to cover our food bill. The fact that you think you're gonna be able to cope without me blows my mind. You're not my problem now, though. Disappear from my life and never come back.
You didn't give me a chance to tell you, but I got a new job, and I'm set to get a huge pay rise. I'll be on $4,000 a month starting next week.
What? 4,000 a month?
That's fine though. I can tell how happy you are with your new girlfriend. What does she make? $1,500 a month? I'm pleased for you. I hope you both live happily ever after.
No way am I buying this crap. You're just trying to make me feel bad about divorcing you. I bet you pulled that number out of your ass. There's no way a broke loser who barely makes minimum wage is suddenly gonna land a new job with quadruple the salary. The world just doesn't work like that.
All those extra shifts I put in these last 2.5 years finally paid off. It was never my intention, but I'm paying off your debts. I accidentally became an expert at literally every job there is to do at this company. My efforts were noticed, and well, here we are. My new position includes tons of extra benefits. Plus, I get to go away on business at least once every month. All travel and accommodation covered on company dime, of course. It just so happens I experienced a meeting of fate on my first trip last week.
A meeting of fate?
I had the opportunity to meet one of the top executives at our biggest client company while away on business in New York. I was initially only supposed to be there to observe and get to grips with the whole process, but there were a bunch of problems due to incompetence on the part of our representative. I had no choice but to step in. The executive I mentioned was apparently so impressed by my performance that he put in a word with our CEO and headhunted me.
You can stop fantasizing now. This is ridiculous. As if a top exec at a major company would pay any attention to someone like you.
I don't care whether you believe me, but it's a fact that my salary and quality of life are both about to skyrocket. I'm leaving my company and starting my job at the new one in New York in March.
New York?
Yep, the HQ is in a little place called Wall Street. You might have heard of it? Oh yeah, I forgot. You always dreamed about living in New York, right? What a shame. It wouldn't make any sense for you to come with me since we're getting a divorce and all.
Nuh-uh. I ain't jealous, not one bit. What difference does it make to me whether an old hag like you goes to New York? Your good years as a woman are behind you. You're only as useful as corporate livestock now.
New York isn't only for young people, you know. I can still sample its fruits, even at the ripe old age of 38. Not that it has anything to do with you. Enjoy life with your new prepubescent girlfriend in the middle of nowhere.
Do not make fun of me, hag.
Hag, you're hilarious. You have this weird habit of totally forgetting how old you are when you insult me for my age. You're free to talk crap all you like, but be careful that boomerang doesn't swing right back around and hit you in the face, Grandpa. You think some broke loser with gray hairs in his beard who works a low-income job, whose only talent is getting into debt, would choose his words a little more carefully?
You shut your goddamn mouth!
Aw, what's wrong, sweetie? Don't you have a proper comeback? Your impotent anger only betrays your lack of vocabulary. I'm ashamed I even devoted myself to such a pea-brained moron.
Why didn't you tell me you got a new job?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you demanded a divorce before I got the chance to tell you?
Wait, that's what you wanted to talk to me about?
Bingo! That was close. Talk about dodging a bullet. Phew! Can you imagine if I didn't let you go first? Terrifying. Who knows what might have happened if I told you about the mammoth pay rise I was set to get. You might have changed your mind on the divorce and never told me about the affair. I might have ended up taking you to New York with me. Can you imagine if all those poor folks living up there had to tolerate your vile presence in their lovely city? You did tell me to throw away any unwanted crap before I left. It's time for you to go in the trash where you belong.
Ah, you bitch!
Idiot. You made fun of me for being a moron all this time, but it looks like you were the real moron all along.
Wait a sec! You would have never gotten headhunted by the Wall Street bigwig if not for my debt! I deserve a cut of your salary!
Wow, just when I think you reach peak moron. Do you seriously think you're getting a cent of my money? By the way, I already had my belongings sent off with the delivery company, so feel free to invite your child bride over any time.
Wait, Kara, please! Surely you still have feelings for me.
Would you mind not saying things that make me want to vomit when I don't have a bucket ready? You literally could not be more wrong.
I bet you're just mad with me because I cheated on you. Feelings of the kind we had for each other don't just disappear overnight. Listen, babe, here's what I'm willing to do. How about I break things off with my girlfriend and we just forget about the whole divorce thing?
I'm done with you. So actually, I think you two should stay together. In fact, I think you should get married. Let's face it, she must be a piece of trash if she's the type of girl to bed a married man. Which makes you and her a match made in heaven. She might be rotten to the core, but at least she's young. That's all that matters in a woman, right, babe? Have a nice life. Darren married his lover as soon as our divorce went through. I was astonished to find out that within a year of moving in together, they were in over $50,000 of debt and had mean-looking guys in leather jackets showing up on their doorstep every day. This time, he's set to lose everything because there's no one around to bail him out. Naturally, my ex-husband sent a desperate SOS my way, and any guesses what it said? Yep, money please. Obviously, I did what any reasonable person would do in my position and blocked him immediately. I'm guessing she was unable to cope with the stress of being trapped in debt hell with a man with just a few brain cells as herself, because Darren's new wife pulled a vanishing act in the middle of the night, and he never heard from her again. I know Darren can be hard to be with, but imagine ditching him in the middle of the night. Looks like my hunch was right. What an unwholesome individual. As for me, I feel like a different person after starting my new life in New York. I went on a diet, started doing my makeup differently, got a new haircut, and bought a whole new wardrobe. Being mature doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. There are tons of beautiful women approaching 40. Among them are girls with great fashion senses, girls who dedicate themselves to their jobs, and girls who enjoy romance to the max. Me? I'm greedy, so I want to be the kind of girl who does all three. My life begins now.
Hey, Theo. How are you feeling? Are you hungover?
I'm not as nauseous as I was this morning, but I still have a massive headache. I really want to go home. I need your chicken soup to feel better.
You should have taken it easy last night. Do you even remember what time you came home? It was past 2 a.m. Did you forget you had work the next day? You're not that young anymore, you know?
I know. I wasn't supposed to be that late, but we had such a good time at the corporate party. A bunch of us, including my boss, wanted to go for more drinks afterwards. And after that, I guess we all got wasted. So you see, it was half work and half fun.
That doesn't mean you need to stay out until 2 a.m. Theo, you promised me when Evelyn was born that you were going to cut down on drinks so you can spend more time with us instead. You said you wanted to watch your daughter grow, but nothing's changed for the past 3 years. You still go out 2 or 3 times a week.
I'm sorry, but I used to go out more, like nearly every day. Wouldn't you agree that it's gotten better?
Of course you go out less. It's because I tell you not to every time. It's really tiring for me too. How I have to tell you to stop drinking all the time. You should understand that you're wasting my energy as well.
I always tell myself that I'll only have one drink, but then I'm drinking my second and thirds before I even know it. I know it sounds like I have a drinking problem, but it's not that. I simply enjoy getting drinks with my friends. It's so much fun that I don't want to stop. Because if I did, I feel like I'll miss out.
If you can analyze yourself that well, I'm sure you can also control your habits. You need to begin going out less.
You're right. I'm sorry, Maria. You know I am, right? I will strive to be a better dad. I will stop going out so often so I can spend more time with you and Evelyn.
I want you to mean it, Theo. Because I've heard and read similar lines a million times. If you're not going to keep your word, you might as well not say it at all.
You two are the most important people in my life. Nothing matters to me more. I know I've let you down, but please, you have to believe me.
See, you're doing it again. You apologize and manipulate me with nice, sweet words when you're not drunk. It's such a shame because you would be a great dad if you didn't drink so much. Your daughter would love you so much more.
I was hoping both of you would love regardless of my drinking. Come on, Maria. I have a lot of stress at work. A few drinks makes me happy. Let your man release his stress over a good time sometimes.
I'm having issues with your drinking because it's not sometimes. Plus, you feel happy, but you don't seem happy at all when you get drunk. It's like you turn into a different person. You become rough and mean, and extremely stubborn. No matter what I say, you refuse to come home until you become totally wasted. You become someone else, Theo. I know I'm not the only one who has told you this.
But I've never raised a finger to you or Evelyn.
Of course not. What, do you want a sticker for not hitting your wife or daughter? As a no, if you ever do anything to me or Evelyn, that would be the end of our marriage. I will not tolerate any violence from you. Anyway, you can't go out for drinks for the rest of the month. I mean it.
But Maria, there's still 10 days left of this month.
Only 10 days, Theo. You have been out way too much this month. Do you know how much you've spent? Your entire pay is going to disappear on beers and cocktails.
Come on, honey, just once then.
No, I
I work from home while taking care of our daughter and keeping the house. You need to take on some of the tasks too. And you also need to save money on better things, like Evelyn's education. By the way, going out less would also minimize the risk of you losing your wallet again. Remember last year when you were too drunk to even realize you had lost $500 along with the leather wallet I gave you on your birthday? Theo, if you need to get help, you should get it soon. I know you think you don't have a drinking problem, but I'm pretty sure you do. If you can't face your issues now, you're going to have to face more problems in the future. And I am praying that does not include Evelyn and I leaving you.
What? No, you can't leave me. Please, I can't live without you two.
Well, then you need to get yourself together and do something about your drinking habits. I'm serious. I am sick of having to take care of a mean and drunk husband. It's draining after having a long day of work and chores and caring for Evelyn. You may not be violent, but it's a very serious problem for me. Serious enough that I sometimes wonder if it's worth saving our marriage.
Okay, I get it. You're right. I'm so sorry. I will do better. And for starters, I won't go out for the rest of the month. I promise.
You better keep it, Theo. I am warning you. If you break your promise, I might actually take actions this time. Mark my words. Think about how you want to live the rest of your life and with who, okay? I'll let you get back to work now.
I understand. I will come straight home after work tonight. Will you make me some of your chicken soup? And something that's not too heavy for my alcohol-beaten digestive system, please.
Alright. I will cook you my hungover special. Good luck with work, and try to take it easy today. Theo, seriously? Are you out drinking? Where the hell are you? Pick up your damn phone.
What do you want, woman? I'm having a good time at the bar. You already know I'm out. Stop, just give up and let me be.
Have you not listened to the message I left you today? Or do you just care more about your drinks than your daughter?
What are you talking about? I'm out with people from work. My smartphone was in my bag, so I haven't heard any messages. What is it? I'm kind of busy.
I see. Guess where I am right now.
Huh? Well, how would I know? At home? Oh, did you say you were visiting your parents today? Or did my drunk mind just make that up?
Your daughter is at the hospital, you idiot! We got into an accident. We went out shopping with my mom and this nuthead hit our car at the parking lot. He was so busy talking on his goddamn phone, he wasn't looking where he was going.
Oh, I see. Oh, good thing you took her to the hospital then.
What?
She's alright now, right? Tell her to fasten her seatbelt at all times. Yeah, it'd be great if 3-year-olds understood everything they're told, wouldn't it?
Very funny, Theo. Very funny. So, you're not coming to see her?
I'm pretty drunk right now, in case you couldn't tell. If I go now, I think I'll get hit by a car too. You don't need me anyway. Evelyn has her mommy. I'll be useless. Besides, I'm having a blast right now. There's no way I'm missing out on what's about to go down.
Wow, what a father. You choose to have a blast while your daughter gets treated in the hospital. I thought you said nothing matters more than us. But I guess drinking is the winner of your priorities.
Oh, come on, Maria. Don't compare yourself to alcohol. You're being so dramatic.
Well, I can't really help but be dramatic in an emergency situation. Especially when my husband is not concerned for his daughter, on top of breaking his promise not to go out for just 10 days. I see how it is. You don't care about me or your daughter.
I have my reasons. One of my clients are here right now. I made her build a good relationship with him, you know? So it's just work. You don't have to worry about money every day because I work my ass off. Even after my usual work hours, like today. You should be thankful that your husband is a hard worker. And let me guess, Evelyn is asleep right now, isn't she? That's why you're messaging me, so there's no point in me going to the hospital.
Your daughter has been in an accident.
We all encounter accidents at some point in life. She just happened to get into one at an early stage. Anyway, she should be glad she is okay.
Okay. You haven't even asked about her condition. Are you not interested in how hurt your daughter is?
If she was in serious condition, you wouldn't be messaging me this much. So she must be fine. I am good at measuring the situation to your anger level.
Do you want to know what she's being treated for? Or which hospital she's at? Anything? How can you be so heartless?
If there's something you want me to know, then just say it! Don't ask, guess where I am? So go on, tell me. What am I supposed to know him right now, aside from the fact that she was in an accident?
Evelyn has a broken leg. She landed badly when she was thrown onto the backseat floor.
A broken leg, huh? Too bad she won't be able to walk for a while then.
What? That's it? She's 3.
Not that big of a deal. In fact, it's good that she only got a broken leg from being in a car accident.
Alright, enough. I am so done with you. I was an idiot for thinking you'd drop everything to come see your daughter. I can't believe how naive I was.
Me neither! It's probably fair for the both of us you didn't let me know at all. Anyway, I have to go. We're doing more shots now. Woohoo! Tell Evelyn I said hi. I'll visit the hospital tomorrow if I'm not too hungover to drive.
It's past lunchtime. What the hell are you doing? Are you still sleeping?
Jesus, will you stop calling me? My phone beeps the second I fall asleep. I'm trying to get some rest here. Why don't you get that I can't answer the phone? Stop bombarding me with calls and messages, man.
How can you sleep? I thought you were coming to see your daughter. Are you too hungover to drive? Is that what it is?
It's my day off today. Let me catch up on my sleep, okay? I'm so tired. I came home at like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.? That was a few hours ago. So you're not hungover, but rather drunk still, huh?
Yeah, sounds about right. So I've been wanting to get some sleep, but you keep distracting me.
Do you remember what I told you about Evelyn? Are you not worried about her?
You're overreacting, Maria. She broke her leg, right? I broke her leg before too. It was nothing, and I walk fine now. I will visit her at the hospital tomorrow, okay? Happy?
Tomorrow? You think it's nothing? How dare you, Theo? You remember what's going on and still won't rush to see her?
Ugh, it's a whining woman. I can almost hear you through the screen. Give me a break. I have a bad headache, okay? I can't drive myself to the hospital. In fact, I can barely look at my screen right now. Just let me rest, please.
So be it then. It's too bad you will never see your daughter again.
What? What do you mean I won't see her again? She only has a broken leg. It's not like she's dying. Why would you threaten me like that? That's pretty low of you.
You'll be wishing it was just a threat in no time. Anyway, I've really had enough. You have made your priorities clear with me. If you're going to be that way, it's your loss. I will proceed as I see fit.
Go do whatever you want to do. I don't care as long as you leave me alone. I need to get some sleep now. You're too naive to do anything anyway. He'll come around and ask to take you back, I know it. Hey Maria, it's been a week since you left. When are you coming back? When are you gonna forgive me? You know how sorry I am, don't you? I miss you guys. Please come back.
I don't know how many times I need to tell you. I am not returning.
I'm so sorry about what happened. It was horrible of me to keep drinking when Evelyn was hurt. You know, it was the alcohol speaking, not me. I've begged for your forgiveness from the moment I realized what I've done. Will you at least tell me which hospital she is at? I really want to see her. How can I make it up? I know what to do because you keep ignoring me. I even visited her parents, but they won't even listen to my apology. Please, tell me what I need to do.
You will sign the divorce papers once ready. That's the only thing I want from you.
Huh? Divorce? Divorce? Why?
Why? I don't get why you're acting surprised. You think this is all a joke, don't you? Your daughter was injured in a car accident, but you refused to visit her right away because you were too busy drinking. Tell me, which part of that is not enough reason for divorce? I could understand if you were on a business trip or something. But no, you were in town, drinking. Neither I or Evelyn need a father who prioritizes drinking over his daughter.
I told you, Maria, I was just drunk. I didn't understand the situation at all.
It doesn't matter, Theo. I was a fool for trusting you all along. I shouldn't have given you a chance, ever.
I will quit drinking, I swear.
You swore you'd quit when Evelyn was born. Look where we are 3 years later. You swear, you break, and repeat. You have betrayed us over and over again. I will not make the same mistake anymore.
I mean it, Maria. I'll admit myself in rehab and I'll get help. I'm not gonna drink a drop of alcohol for the rest of my life. So please, forgive me. I'm on my knees. I miss you and Evelyn. I haven't seen either of you in a week. I'm so lonely without you two.
There is no need for us to see you. Frankly, I'm sure you don't need to either. We're worth less than your alcohol for you anyways. Why don't you go out and have a blast again? This time, you don't have to worry about me getting mad at you.
No, Maria, you're wrong. You two are everything to me.
It may be true that you used to drink more before Evelyn was born, but you haven't changed the way you drink at all. You don't know your limits. You get completely wasted every single time. Do you remember when you had to cancel our plans to go to the amusement park because you were too hungover the next day? What about the time you went out, forgetting that I had asked you to watch Evelyn so that I could go to my high school reunion? You broke so many promises so many times. I am so mad at myself for letting you treat us like crap.
I won't break any more promises, I swear. You have to believe me.
So that we can repeat this conversation again in 2 days? Not a chance. I will not believe a word you say.
Maria, please.
Give me a reason why you deserve another chance. What good will it do us to trust a drunk like you? Have you even read your own messages to me when I told you Evelyn got into an accident? You said, "Oh, I see." You also said I was overreacting and that Evelyn's broken leg was nothing. Can you imagine how I felt? I was so upset I couldn't breathe. I regretted messaging you, although I knew you went out drinking when you didn't pick up my call. I should have stopped there. Because at that point, you had already broken the promise that you wouldn't go out drinking for the rest of the month.
I know I lose control when I have a drink. I lose rationality very quickly. You know this too, right? I love drinking, but I'm such a lightweight. I don't know why I get so drunk easily.
It's so pathetic how you still don't know your limits. Because a decent person knows and enjoys drinks responsibly. See, you might not know this, but that's what all adults do. I tried to tell you many, many times, but you did not listen to me. I have been very busy myself, balancing my career and my private life. So I admit trying not to face your drinking problems. I tried to tell myself that it's easier if I just take it all, that you were just stressed. But not anymore. I finally understand now. Alcohol or stress is not to blame. It's you, Theo. I have zero expectations for you now. I give up. We're done.
Maria, I'm so sorry. I want to make this up to you. Please, tell me how you forgive me. I will do anything. I will obey anything that you say.
I already told you. There is only one thing I ask of you, and that is to divorce me. Nothing else.
No, I don't want to get a divorce.
I warned you, didn't I? Not just once, but many times. But you underestimated me and didn't take me seriously. You thought I would let you get away with it again. Well, not this time. You were toxic to us, both as father and as a husband.
You can't divorce me over the drunk version. That is not the real me. Please, Maria, I miss Evelyn so much. I want to see her right now. I can't believe I said the things I said when I was drunk. You're right, I am so pathetic, letting alcohol control me like that. I will change, I swear. I'm not going to drink ever again. Please believe me. Believe the words of the sober version of me.
That's what I've been doing the last few years. But think about it, Theo. You know you turn into a different person when you're drunk, but you let yourself go to bars. At that moment, you are still sober. And you let yourself have a drink. At that moment, you're still sober. See? You become drunk because the sober version of you allows it. So no, I can't believe anything you say. In any version.
You're right, I have been too easy on myself. I fool myself every time. I talked myself into thinking I would only have one drink, that things will be fine this time. I'm a weak person.
Yes, you are. And you really need to get help to overcome yourself. Like I said, it's not the alcohol to blame. You brought this upon yourself. You did this to your wife and your daughter.
I'm sorry, I truly am. I will apologize as many times as you want me to for the rest of our lives. I won't have one sip ever again.
Stop it. I'm tired of you telling me you won't do it again. I bet you won't even go to rehab. You'll get out the front door and end up in a bar somehow. But hey, you should be happy our marriage is over. Because you don't have to worry about missing out. You can drink as long as you want to. It's what you always wanted to do, isn't it? It wasn't easy to get Theo to sign our divorce papers after that. It took months, but I also had a lot of evidence to support my case. After a while, he finally saw that he didn't have a chance to win his family back and agreed to the divorce with me, having Evelyn's sole custody. I was such a fool to believe that he was nice and hardworking enough that I would settle for him cutting down on drinks once our child was born. I should have realized much sooner that he had a serious problem and that he was not handling those problems well. Although he was never violent to me or Evelyn, he had done enough damage to us emotionally. I wish I had divorced him much sooner, but nonetheless, glad it happened before it was too late. By the way, without me around to stop him, Theo's drinking has gotten much worse than before. A mutual friend told me that he couldn't stop drinking from all the stress, that he finally fell down the stairs at a bar and ended up in the hospital. I know he was sending me messages around that time, but I haven't read any of them. I keep his contact in case I need to talk to him about Evelyn, but I will not allow him to see her until she's old enough to say she wants to spend time with him. After the divorce, my daughter and I moved closer to my parents. I continue to work from home, but I plan to look for better paying jobs in the near future to support my daughter. I was worried how the divorce would impact her, but she doesn't seem to mind, now that she gets to spend so much time with her grandparents, who are at our house nearly every day. To think of it, her father was always too hungover to play with her, even on the weekends. So she seems to be enjoying playing with adults other than myself. She didn't choose to be separated from her father, but she will not be lonely, because she will always have a loving mom and grandparents who will put her above anything.
Tony, what time are you going to come back? It's already close to lunchtime.
Sorry about that. I'll be back in about an hour or so.
You're not driving right now, are you?
No, of course not. I just stopped at a gas station for a short break. I started to get a little sleepy.
Yeah, you did leave at midnight. Did you manage to catch anything today?
Just a little, but not as much as some days.
Okay, that's good though. It would be nice if you could be the one to descale and gut the fish though.
No way, I just catch it and eat it. But it does save us on grocery shopping.
I'm not sure you really save us that much. If anything, it could be more expensive for you to buy all of the bait and spend time doing it so often. Actually, I was thinking, but haven't you been going fishing a little too much recently? You go pretty much every single Saturday and Sunday.
Really? I don't think I go night fishing all that much.
But you're almost never at home anymore.
Are you gonna tell me to stop doing my favorite hobby?
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not asking you to never go at all, but I want you to spend more time with Sam. Do you even remember the last time you spent some time with him?
I don't remember the exact time and date, but I spend time with him here and there.
Well, yeah, but all you ever do is play video games with him sometimes. And even then, it's only one round each time you do.
I have work on the weekdays, you know. I get tired too. Can't just sit there playing games with him all night.
That's why I'm asking you to free up either Saturday or Sunday to play with him. It doesn't have to be both, but at least one of them each week. He's still only 8 years old.
Not only, he's already 8 years old. At this point, I'm sure he would prefer to play video games than to spend time with me.
But he's still playing video games too much recently as well.
Do you think that he will become stupid if he plays too many games?
I don't think that, but it's still bad for his eyes to always look at a screen, and I want him to go outside and play there more. As he gets older, he's going to be using screens and computers and phones more and more. I want him to be a little more active while he's still growing up.
What are you talking about?
Kids these days don't play outside anymore. That's exactly why I want you to play with him and help him be more active.
Then why don't you just do it? You can go outside and play catch with him or something.
Are you planning on leaving everything to me? No, that's not what I meant. Then in that case, you need to take some time away from fishing and spending more time with Sam. Make some time for him for the weekend.
Okay, I got it. I'll find some time for him.
Okay, good. He will grow up so fast, and then he will be the one who won't want to spend time with us. You have to enjoy this time while it lasts. By the way, once you come back, we need to go shopping.
Oh, do we have to? I'm really tired. But I have to clean up and put away all my fishing gear.
When you started fishing, I told you that you have to make sure you still do your part for the family. And I'm the one who always has to gut the fish, and that's the hardest job.
Fine, I got it. Let's go together then.
Great, I'll be waiting. Drive safely. Tony, this isn't what we agreed on.
Alice, why are you awake already? It's only 1 a.m.
I just had to go to the bathroom, and I wake up to see that you're gone from the bed and all of your fishing gear is gone too. What's going on? The three of us had plans to go shopping today, didn't we? Why did you just run off and go fishing on your own?
Look, sorry, but today I just really wanted to go.
It's not just today, though, is it? It's always like this. It doesn't matter how many times I talk to you about it. You always put fishing first.
I can't help it. Fishing is the one thing that allows me to relax.
Why don't you also find yourself a hobby? What?
You don't really have any hobbies, do you? That's why you don't understand why I want to go fishing so badly.
Listen here, I work part-time, do all of the housework, and look after Sam pretty much on my own. Do you really think I have time to enjoy some sort of hobby? I'd like to be able to do something on the weekend, but you always leave yourself. Then I have no choice but to stay home.
You could just leave Sam at home by himself. He'll be fine. You're being too protective.
He's only 8. I can't leave him at home alone for too long.
Then we can send him to a friend's house to spend the day there.
We can't just do that all the time. It will make trouble for those parents. They also have their own plans, you know.
Then we can just buy him a phone. How about that? Then if anything happens, he can call us at any time and we can come back. He'll be fine. Remember when we were kids and how much we did on our own or just with friends? I think it's fine for him to find things out on his own a little. Plus, he's a boy, so he'll be fine.
It doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. Recently, there have been so many crazy stories on the news.
You're worrying too much. It's better for boys to be given a little bit of freedom.
Fine, I'll think about leaving him alone so he can have some freedom later on. We can come back to it. But right now, I'm angry at you for being selfish and leaving on your own. Don't try to change the subject.
I'm sorry about it. I won't just go off fishing like that again.
That's not the problem. I don't care that you went fishing. I care that you broke your promise and didn't join us today. Or are you going to come back before we leave today?
Well, that's gonna be a little hard, I think.
I knew this would happen. That's why I can't trust you with anything anymore.
Just let me off the hook this one time. I won't break any more promises.
Seriously, you need to cut this out. Oh, and by the way, if you don't catch anything, you don't need to buy it at the market on the way home.
What? I don't do anything like that.
I didn't mention it before, but Mary told me that she saw you at the market buying fish really early in the morning.
Wait, what?
I haven't asked you to buy fish for a few years at this point, so you must have bought it when you said you went fishing, right?
Oh, well, okay, yeah, you got me. I thought you'd tell me not to go if I can't catch anything.
It's your hobby, so I wouldn't say anything like that. That is if you make some time for your family. Night fishing is a big no. But why don't you just take Sam along with you next time? That way you can do what you want and spend time with Sam as well.
Oh, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay, next time I'll take Sam along with me.
No night fishing, okay?
Yeah, I got it. We'll go in the morning or the afternoon. All right, it's settled. I'll take him next week. So just let me off the hook for tonight, okay?
You know what will happen if you break your promise this time, don't you?
I know, don't worry. This time I will definitely keep my promise. Alice, what's up with all the phone calls? I got so many missed calls from you.
Why didn't you pick up? The wind here is really strong.
I thought I wouldn't be able to hear you even if I did pick up.
What are you doing right now?
I'm out fishing, of course. It's really fun being out here with Sam. It's a lot different to how it normally is being out here alone. I'll take Sam with me more from now on.
What are you talking about? Your son is in the hospital right now.
What? The hospital?
He passed out by the jetty in the extreme heat. Luckily, some passerby found him and took him to the hospital. He's dehydrated and has severe heat stroke.
What, a heat stroke?
And what were you doing while you left our son alone out there? And then you go and lie to me that the two of you are fishing together?
Oh, I got a phone call from work and just went back to the car for a second.
Yeah, well, the people who found him went to the car park screaming and looking for any family members, and no one showed up.
I just didn't hear them. What hospital is he in? I'll go there immediately.
No, you don't have to come. What? Why? Isn't it obvious? I don't want you here anymore. Even an idiot like you should be able to tell that under these circumstances.
Look, I'm sorry I left him alone, but it wasn't on purpose.
Even now you're going to keep lying to me? You forgot, didn't you, that Sam's phone was still in your car? I checked where you are using his phone's tracker.
What?
I know everything now.
Wait, Alice, I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this.
There's no good reason for this, and I don't want to hear your excuses. Goodbye. You can keep fishing by yourself for the rest of your life.
Alice, I'm so sorry. Please come back. I was wrong. I did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I know that very well. You used your son to try and hide your affair.
I'm really, really sorry.
This isn't just something you can make go away with a lame apology. It's all your fault that Sam ended up in the hospital. You knew that the temperature was really picking up, but you still left him out in the sun without even leaving him any water to drink? And what if he had fallen into the water or anything else? These things can happen even to adults, but you still left an 8-year-old by himself?
The water was very calm that day.
I told you that I don't want to hear any excuses.
Look, I already apologized, didn't I? And I showed you all of our texts and promised to never see her again. Why did you still have to walk out after all that? I really regret what I did.
And just because you regret it, you think that I have to forgive you? Those are two different things. And is there some kind of rule that says I have to forgive you just because you admitted to cheating?
No, there isn't, but...
When I heard that Sam had been taken to the hospital, I thought my heart would just stop, and then I couldn't get into the contact with you either. Then when I finally got to the hospital and listened to what Sam said, I checked his phone tracker and see your car parked outside a hotel. Do you have any idea how much you have hurt me? You don't, do you? That's why you went and started an affair with one of your co-workers in the first place.
That's not how it is. She said that things weren't going well with her fiancé, and then when I listened to her talk about it, she made a move on me.
So then none of this is your fault? Huh? Is that what you're trying to say? That's not what I'm trying to say.
But we had both been drinking, and it just kind of happened.
That's exactly the kind of person I don't want to be with anymore. And it wasn't just once, was it? You've been seeing her every time you have a day off. Then you were both laughing at me, how I was too stupid to even notice anything. I saw the texts. I feel like I'm the most pathetic person in the world right now. Even what happened to Sam. If I hadn't told you to take him fishing with you then, this wouldn't have happened.
Wait, no, it's all my fault.
I know that it is, but even so, I still blame myself for it too. I regret ever leaving him alone in your hands. I should have known better than to trust you.
Let's just talk about this one more time. Sam is still in grade school. It would be better for him if he still had both parents around.
Do you really think he needs a dad who never spends any time with him and leaves him alone to sleep with another woman? Plus, you were the one who said that he's already 8 and is growing up fast.
I know I said that, but I think he still needs to have both parents around. I promise that I will be a good parent from now on.
It's too late for that now. You can't just turn around and say that after the worst case scenario has already happened, you did something that you can never take back.
I'll make it up to Sam as well. And next time I will actually take him out fishing properly.
Sam doesn't want to go fishing anymore, he told me. You just handed him all of the gear without explaining to him what to do. And then you left him there all alone. Do you think he had a good time? All you did was leave him with bad memories.
I'm sorry, but I really didn't plan to be away from him for so long. I just met up with her because we had decided to not see each other anymore because she was about to get married.
I don't care about those details. It had nothing to do with me.
Alice, I'm sorry. Please forgive me just this one time. Just give me one more chance.
I've already given you plenty of chances, and you're the one who let me down each and every time.
But I don't want to get a divorce. I won't use my time on fishing anymore. From now on, I will do all the housework and take care of Sam by myself. But please just forget about the divorce.
Maybe it was just the affair. I wouldn't have chosen to go straight for the divorce. But you put your son in danger, and I will never forgive you for that.
Then what if Sam forgave me? Would that change things?
Even if we get a divorce, it won't change the fact that you are his father, so that's the problem.
No, but it will be much better if all of us live together. There are more things I'll be able to do for him that way.
We've been living together this whole time and you haven't done anything for him at all. If you really want to make things right for what you have done, then you can prove it with how you live from now on. Somewhere far away from us, of course. I told you before, but I don't trust you at all.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Alice. I can't live without the two of you.
What are you saying? You're fine without us, aren't you? That's why you always left us at home and went out to meet another woman.
That's not why. I really realize this time around, you and Sam are my reason for being alive.
If that goes away, then why just not find a new hobby for yourself? Plus, no one will say anything now, no matter how many women you sleep with. You also don't have to bother yourself with raising a child. Good for you that your free time will increase. Isn't that what you wanted after this whole time? After that, we had to talk a few more times, but finally went through with the divorce. Both my parents and his supported my decision and thought that I did the right thing. Thanks to that, they were able to speak some sense into him and convince him to go through with the divorce without trying to fight it. Of course, I also exposed his affair to the fiancé of the woman he was cheating on me with. Unbelievably enough, he also worked at the same company as the two of them, and the rumors spread incredibly quickly. Because of the rumors, she quit voluntarily to find a new job instead. Tony had to pay for child support for Sam, so he couldn't quit, but I heard that he will be demoted soon enough. Even now, he texts me about how much he regrets his actions, but I haven't replied to one of those messages even once. The only time I ever texted him is about the child support, or to arrange meeting times for him and Sam. I don't trust anything that Tony says, so I don't know what will happen from now on. But if he really does regret his actions and has learned his lesson, then I hope that he never does anything to put Sam in a bad spot like that ever again. I moved out of the house with Sam, and we were about to begin our new life with just the two of us. I also got a new job, and I'm planning to starting to work there from the next month. Even after the divorce, my parents and Tony's parents come by sometimes to spend time with their grandson, and they all seem to have a lot of fun together. I don't think that Sam will forget how his father made him feel that day, leaving him alone on the beach. But I will make sure to never let him feel like that again. And as his mother, I will make sure that he always feels loved and cared for by me.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.